Hey guys, how you going? And welcome back to this third 2020 international between New Zealand and England. We are playing at Saxton Oval here in Nelson. And yeah, after England winning the first two matches, there's a lot of pressure on New Zealand here. I mean, if they do lose, then they lose the series 3-0, so they'll be looking to try and claw one back, trying to make it 2-1. But yeah, it's going to be an uphill task. The players haven't really been performing that well, apart from Seifert really with the bat. He's been an absolute gun at the moment, but hopefully he can continue his good form, and hopefully the rest of the New Zealand side can get some form going. As we take a look at the sides there, Guptill and Munro up the top will be looking to fire after a disappointing series so far, as well as England. Banton will be looking to score a few runs there in his first international series. As we take a look at the pitch, standard medium pitch here, really no chance of rain, and England have called for the toss. What is it going to be? New Zealand have won the toss. Not too sure what they're going to do here. Probably, I mean, batting first last time didn't go too well, so they've chosen to bowl, which I don't blame them there. So let's get straight into it. Lockie Ferguson straight up. It's going to be a dot ball to start things off. And yeah, we're just looking to try and stop the flow of runs early on here. As straight away, Banton departs for a 2-ball duck, second ball of the innings. Banton trying to play an expansive cover drive there, inside edge, and the stump goes absolutely flying. What a great sight for the bowler as Ferguson picks up the first wicket of the match. Banton bowled Ferguson for a duck. Moving on to the third ball here, just drives that one out to cover for no run. Good solid start here from New Zealand, really trying to put the brakes on early, and with that wicket, it's definitely helped. Ferguson charging in for his fourth ball. What can he do here? Oh, it's edged. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. Is it caught in like a sort of gully? Maybe like a fifth slip or a gully. But Ferguson, 2 wickets in the opening over, in disarray at the moment. This was a huge outside edge, and it was a great grab as well. Don't know, was it Ross Taylor? So great grab there. James Vince departs for a 2-ball duck as well. He was the star batsman in the last 2 games. He was scoring runs for fun, probably scored 90-odd runs in the last 2 games. But Owen Morgan and Bairstow have a lot of work to do. So, and as we see here, Bairstow just chipping that one through mid-wicket. That one's probably going to go race for 4, is it? Oh, yeah, he has. Oh, he's absolute mare there. He's gone to turn and throw, and he's stepped on the line. That's 4 more. And then Morgan getting in on the action. That's another boundary. Bairstow drives that one away on the back dog. Bairstow picks up another 4. These two are looking pretty good early on. Morgan decides to go down the ground, and he's going to pick up a 4, trying to make the most of this power play. Southey bowling here, and Bairstow drives that one through the covers. That's a cracking shot. So these two have already put on quite a few runs for this partnership. And there's another fielding error. He's gone to tap it back, but he's stepped over the line. Morgan here going for no run. It's good. 2 for 26 England. So this partnership is... I mean, they're still in a bit of strife, but these two are looking pretty good early on. It's a bit of wayward bowling as well. So after that first opening over, it's been all England, as that one's been whipped away. That one's probably going to go for another 4. Morgan moving on to 21, Bairstow 13. Make that 25 for Owen Morgan. That's a great shot off the legs. That's 4 more. Santner being brought in here, and straight away, Bairstow goes down the ground. It's going to be a single, is it? A bit of a misfield, but just the 1. And okay, bowls a wide second ball, not the greatest result. And then the third ball of the over gets dispatched through point for 4. Not the greatest start. Oh, it's a cracking shot there from Morgan. Moving into the 30s with that shot. Kind of leaned back and just smashed it through backward point. We'll have another look at that one, because that was an interesting looking shot there. And now Bairstow going down the ground. He's going to hit another 4, moving on to 18 there. This partnership worth 50 runs at the moment. And Bairstow goes bang. It's going to go for another 1 bounce 4 just inside the rope. This one as well. It's going to go for another 4. So it's been all boundaries. It's been all England after that opening over, which is less than ideal for New Zealand. Santner back at it. That one's going to go for another 4. The field radar doing all sorts up there, being inverted. Bairstow moving on to 30, make that 37 I think. It's going to go for another 4. Jeez, okay. England 2 for 80 after 11 overs. Definitely, since being 2 down in the first over, these blokes have come out all guns blazing. They're both moving into the 40s. Bairstow 45, make that, 49? Jesus, not great bowling here from New Zealand. This partnership's really done wonders. And with that shot, that's going to go out to backward point. That is going to go for 1 or 2, and it's going to bring up Bairstow's 50. So great little innings there, 50 or 43. Not the quickest, but when you're 2 for none, you're going to have to try and stay in there. It's a dot ball, not too bad. Bairstow 50 or 43, Morgan 48 or 35. England have brought up the 100, and that one's going to go for 2. Another misfield. That is really poor there from New Zealand, and they're going to pick up 2 more. Looking at the wagon wheel here, Bairstow 55-46, as you can see, he's played all around the park. It's been a great innings when they're in a dire need of some runs. And this time Bairstow continues going banks, moving into the 60s with that shot. They've got around 5 overs to go, so they will be looking to up the run rate. It's currently 7.8, and Ish Sodhi have been going at 10s here, so he hasn't really bowled that well. And once again, Bairstow finds the gap with ease, and he's done well actually. He's going to pick up just 3 runs, I think. That is a great arm, but he's going to get there comfortably. This time Morgan goes through cover there. He's going to pick up, it's another misfield. What's going on out there? It's gifting Morgan a 50. So this partnership has been fantastic, worth over 100. There we go. It's a bit excessive there for a 50 run celebration, but oh well. And straight after that, it looks like Bairstow has departed, caught behind. I thought it may have been a bump ball, but no, it's gone straight through to Cypher, and Bairstow departs for a well played 65 or 52 with 40 runs coming in boundaries. Now Billings at the crease, he's the vice captain here with the captain Morgan, and he's really struggling against Ish Sodhi here. Now he's gone for the reverse sweep, no run. They went up, but no, it's going to be pitching outside off, I'm pretty sure, but 5th ball here of the over. Can he? It's bowled him, is it? So I think it's caught him on the way through, and it's just gone down onto the stump. So the horror state for Billings is finally over. He's been bowled, not the cleanest of bowls, but it all looks the same in the scorebook as Billings departs for 1 off 5. Curran this time trying to go bang early on. He misses out. Morgan, meanwhile, continues on his merry way. He's going to move on to 57. England, about 3 over, just under 3 overs to go. Morgan going bang. He's going to move into the 60s, is he, with that shot? Yeah, that's another poor fielding display. Has picked up another 4. Curran this time, he finds the middle of the bat, and that is going to go for a 1 bounce 4. He started off well after that poor first shot. And again, Curran pulls that one away. It's a great shot. It's found the gap. It's going for another 4. England really upping the tempo here at the later stages of the innings. And this time it's going to go over the field for 6. This is really poor bowling here from Tim Southey. And once again, Curran goes bang. This is a great little cameo here. And it's a good throw. It's going to be just 1. England 4 for 148. This is a chance, is it? That's out. It's going to be another wicket. Yep, caught behind. Seifert with another grab. Morgan, the captain, departs for a well-made. Well, they're going. I don't know why they're going to consult each other. It's definitely out, and Morgan departs for 62 or 48. Another great innings from the captain. This time, Curran, he's been playing a gem of an innings here. This is going to be 20 off 8 deliveries. This is the last over as well. Lockie Ferguson getting a bit of tap. It's going to go for 6, is it? 26 off 9. 90 metres 6. And Gregory this time getting in on the action. Last ball of the over, of the innings. Another costly misfield. And that's going to go for 2. So not a great fielding display, as England have got 163 for 5. Great partnership there from Morgan and Bairstow, over 100 runs. So New Zealand will be needing 164 to remain alive in this series. If England win, they do win the series. So all to play for here for New Zealand, as Guptill gets off the mark there. The opening partnership has been very terrible for New Zealand in the last 2 games. And Munro, he has just spooned that up to, well, actually, it's like extra cover. He's come around to take it. Interesting that he's taken it and not mid-off. And that is out. Munro departs. His poor series continues. He departs for 2 off 3. This time Seifert, he's been in some good form, and he picks up where he left off. That has been whipped away for 4. It's a cracking shot. And a few more of those will be needed. The run rate must be up around 8 or 9 now, as that's come right off the middle of the bat. This time he goes through cover, he plays it all around the park. That's a great shot. New Zealand 1 for 15 off 1.4. And this time, once again, Seifert, another boundary through mid-wicket there. He's really come out all guns blazing, and that's a great start for New Zealand. 1 for 19, make that 1 for 23. It's a cracking shot through cover. Seifert absolutely going bang. He's already moved into he's on 17 off 5. This time Guptill, oh no, what has Guptill done? He's played on the back foot, and he's just popped it up to cover. Another poor start for Guptill. The opening partnership's been terrible. 4 off 6, Curran takes the wicket. Seifert though, he keeps chipping away. It's another cracking shot for 4 through cover. Once again, Seifert, they're not putting any people out there, and he's taking full advantage of the power play with those fielders up. And he has to stay in here if New Zealand are within a chance. He's going to pick up 3 runs there. Seifert this time over cover once again. He's gone aerial, and that's going to go for 6 off Rashid here, 84 metres. He's been brought in early in the piece. But that's a cracking shot. That was just in the slot for Seifert to throw the hands at it. And it goes for 4, 8 coming off the first 2 deliveries of Rashid's over. This field is definitely a bit aggressive, so Seifert can take a few risks. And that's going to go for another 6. This is a great start to the over. 14 coming off, really putting the pressure on Rashid. 114 metre 6. He's going bang. He's been on to 38 off 10, striking at 380. What can he do here? 14 off already. Can he go again? Same area, not going to go for 6 though. It will go for a couple bounces for 4. But why aren't they changing the field up? I mean, he's played every shot through there. 42 off 11 now, 18 off this over with 2 balls to go. Can he go again? It's high in the air. Is the field underneath it, or is it going to go over him? Surely over him. Is that another 6? It's 92 metre 6. What is going on here? This has been fantastic. 3 6s in the over. What's that, 24 off with 1 ball to go. Seifert 48 off 12. And New Zealand 2 for 58. If only this is going to be the 4th over now. 4 overs completed. No run there unfortunately. But de Granholm getting in on the action. He wants a few runs, and he's played a great shot through for 4 through mid-on there. And now he tries to swivel and pull, and he's just looped up. Curran takes the grab. He's been a pretty gun bowler for England in this series, and he picks up another wicket. That's just popped up, and de Granholm pretty unlucky there to get that top edge. And Curran probably one of the easiest grabs he'll ever have, as de Granholm departs for 8. New Zealand 3 for 67. This time I think Roscoe, he's decided to go bang. He just clears mid off, so pretty lucky in that regard. But he will pick up 4. So New Zealand 3 for 71 now. As we see the replay, it looked like it came off the middle, but he must not have timed it too well. But yeah, Rashid being given a bit of tap, none for 28 off 1.1. Meanwhile, Seifert's on, this is still Ross Taylor, and he has edged it. It's a great grab from Billings, because it definitely, oh look at that, there's some great reflexes, and Roscoe departs for 5. This time, Jimmy Neesham out at the crease, he hits this one for 4. It's a good start for his innings. New Zealand 4 for 75. Seifert, meanwhile, continuing on, he's going to bring up his half century here with a quickly run 2. He's just been an absolute gun this series. Revelation, 51 off 16 deliveries, 318 strike rate. It's been a great innings. As we take a look at the wagon wheel, it's definitely favoured that cover area, and the field placement just hasn't been working out. As that one, they're going up, but I don't think he's edged it, and they're not going to go upstairs for the DRS. This time Neesham just glances that one away down to square leg, deep square leg. He's some running in, but good running there from the lads, and they're going to pick up 2 more. This time Seifert decides to go over the top once again. He's done it well all series. He's going to pick up another 4 there, so well needed. New Zealand needing 72 off 61. Make that 66 off 57, and they're going to take a quick single here. Chris Jordan, the bowler, is a pretty good single there this time. I thought that was going to be out actually, but it must have been a bump ball. So just a single. Neesham taking it an outside off guard, and just hits that one away down to deep square leg. A lot of real estate out there, and he's going to pick up 2 with the dive. Once again, he glances it off the legs. That guard proving wonders there. He's going to pick up another 2, so some good running there from the New Zealand batsman. Once again with that off-stump guard, or outside off-stump guard really. Whips it away, that's 4, it's a cracking shot. Neesham finding his feet here, moving on to 26. With that shot, he's going to move on to 28. Yep, a lot of twos being ran here. Good running here from the New Zealand lads. They need 45 or 41, and they've just put up the half century or the 50-run partnership. So good work from the lads there. 50 or 48, they need 43 or 40. I reckon this is New Zealand's game to lose here, as I've just jinxed them for sure. But Nation 28 of 23. Soffit's moved on to 71, and that's a good pull shot there. It hasn't, so I'm going to go to the fence, but they will pick up another two. Countless number of twos here in this innings. Some good running, and Nisham tries to sweep that one. That one's going to be a wide though. Soffit meanwhile whips that one away. Is that going to find the rope? Oh, he's caught it, but he's stepped over it, Curran. And it's no ball, okay. 24 metres 6, what? And it's no ball. What is all happening here? Umpire's doing all sorts. As we take a look at the replay, he's taken the grab, but he's gone to throw it. I don't know what he's done, but he's stepped over it, and it's 6 more, so a bit of a rookie decision here. No ball, so free hit surely, but okay. I actually didn't see the free hit sign there, so is that actually out? Yes, the umpire absolutely confused us here. He's given it the no ball, thinking it's a free hit, but it's not. So Soffit departs, best over the grab. Putts were very well made, 77 of 41 with 4 maximums. As we take a look at the ball before, and it wasn't a front foot no ball, so I don't know what the umpire was doing, signalling that for a no ball when it wasn't a no ball. But anyway, Nisham once again hitting a couple of runs there. Daryl Mitchell decides to get on the action here. It's a straight draw for 6, a glorious shot, as that's going for 100 metres. It's a cracking shot there, 18 off 30, walk in the park at the moment. As Nisham 37 off 29, Mitchell 8 off 3, with Jordan charging in. This off-stump guard has proved very good, as he whips that one away, but has that found the man? No, it's out, okay. He couldn't see it home. He's whipped it away, straight down Curran's throat. He's taken the grab. He hasn't stepped over this time. As we take a look at the replay, there we go. Didn't try and throw it this time. And oh, how has that missed the stump? Sander has been struggling with the bat recently. But here we go. We see him get a single, needing 8 off 19 deliveries now. And now only 2 off 14. There was just a couple of singles in there. And Daryl Mitchell decides to finish it with a 6. That is a comprehensive victory there. That is a fantastic win by New Zealand, winning by 4 wickets here at Sexton Oval. What a great result there, no doubt in my mind. Player of the match, Sam Curran, okay. What he hit, 27 off 10 and 3 for 30. But the star of the show, I reckon, Soffit, 77 off 41. Definitely guided the lads home, and that 50-run partnership with Jimmy Neesham was absolutely amazing. And there we have it. Yeah, 2-1 to England at the moment. We are heading to, I think, McLean Park or maybe Eden Park. Unsure which one, but as we see there, Soffit on top with the runs, 128 I believe, and Curran on top of the wickets with 6. But that is going to be it for today's episode, today's video. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. If you're feeling up to it, leave a comment down below. Always appreciate reading those. But until then, take it easy.